Stephen, I want a divorce.
What? Where have you been for the past 2 days?
I've been out. Because you're the only one home, and I don't like it.
We're a married couple with no kids, and our parents live apart. It is only natural that I'm home.
But I don't like it. It pains me to be your wife, so please, just divorce me.
Fine. Please pay me $11,000 for alimony then.
Huh?
And I won't split the property between us. The money from your affair alone is close to $15,000. Even if we split it 50-50, my share will still be a little short.
What? Excuse me? What are you...
I know everything. You're holed up in your boyfriend's apartment right now, aren't you?
Oh my God.
Right. The judge won't look too kindly on a cheater like you.
Wait a minute, I'm coming home right now.
Well, you're free to do that, but the apartment's closed, and I've already moved my stuff out.
What?
You should probably get rid of your stuff. You've got all kinds of stuff in there. Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Prada. But if any of that stuff's still there on Monday, I've given them permission to check it. I've already spoken to the landlord about it.
What? But Monday's tomorrow.
Oh well, guess you'd better hurry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
If you want to talk more, you'll have to go through my lawyer.
I really hate you. Stephen, it's been 10 years. Can you believe it? I had to go through a lot of trouble to get your new line ID.
Oh, it's you.
Well, you say that like you knew you were going to hear from me.
Well, I did. I heard from your friend who leaked my ID. He said that you're trying to get back together with me or some nonsense. I set the record straight with him, and he gave me your ID too. He apologized a lot when we spoke.
Well, I'm not sure why he'd be apologizing. I'm grateful to him for being the Cupid that will get us back together.
Grateful? After everything. You said that I gave you a hard time.
What? Why?
That's what I'm asking. Why?
Oh, I get it. You must be embarrassed.
What?
Well, you must have wanted to contact me yourself, but you didn't have my contact information. You're still upset. And 10 years have passed. That's probably it.
What are you talking about? Since we broke up, I have never, not once, wanted to see you. I deleted your information of my own volition. I even got a new number for my phone.
Yeah, and? You did it out of anger, and now you regret it, don't you?
Huh?
Don't act shy. I was right to contact you, wasn't I?
It wasn't the right decision at all. I mean, why would you even think about contacting me now? You cheated on me. We're divorced. How am I not supposed to think that you hate me?
But you don't hate me, do you?
I kind of do.
No, you were just sad because you thought I had gotten tired of you. That's why, for the past 10 years since we broke up, you've been crying your poor eyes out. You've been trying so hard, haven't you?
What are you even talking about?
There's no need to be humble, handsome. I know that you put so much effort into your business so that you could win me back. Don't worry.
Are you kidding me? The last 10 years of my life have nothing to do with you. Everything between us ended the moment we were divorced.
Oh, I know, but you just thought that I hated you, and you've been regretting it ever since.
That's not what I meant. I am completely and entirely cut off from you, and I couldn't be happier.
What?
I said, I don't want to see you anymore. Stop trying to twist what I'm saying.
But what do you mean? Clearly your current social status is proof that you worked so hard for me.
Oh my God.
You're so dull. Stephen, you became the CEO 3 years ago.
Yep, I sure did, which is none of your business and has nothing to do with you, by the way.
You're funny. It has everything to do with me. It's 1000% impossible for me not to be involved. Pull yourself together. I'm basically throwing myself at you. From now on, you'll have to take care of me, okay?
Please stop talking. You've been completely incoherent for a while now, and it's getting creepy.
Well, I can't help it. Let me tell you something. For the past 10 years, you've worked hard to become a handsome CEO. For me.
For you.
I was so happy when I found out. At the same time, I realized how tragic your situation was. You don't have my contact information anymore. So I wanted to reach out to you like this and reward you. What? What's that? Now you understand, don't you? I'll marry you again, handsome.
Absolutely not. Is it really for you that I've worked so hard for the past 10 years? Was it for you that I became the CEO? Was I really in such great peril because I didn't have your contact information?
Well, yes, of course, my darling.
No, not at all. In fact, ever since you and I divorced, my business and my personal life have been smooth sailing. Everything has been smooth sailing ever since you left my life. So don't put words in my mouth.
Oh, hey, Stephen.
I'd rather stick my fist in a hornet's nest than ever remarry you.
Hey, Stephen. You blocked me. That's so rude. Anyways, I got a new phone.
Are you joking, Shannon? You really went through the trouble of getting a whole new phone just to bother me. You're completely insane.
Well, I told you there's no need to be embarrassed. Your embarrassment is making you say things that you don't mean.
I'm not embarrassed at all. I'm just putting my true feelings in black and white.
Oh, just tell me your address already. I'm getting tired of contacting you just over line. By the way, when are you going to register our marriage?
You know what? I'm already married.
What? You already registered the marriage?
I told you I married another woman.
What?
That was almost 6 years ago. We have 3 children together.
No way! But if that's true, then what was the point of the 10 years that you worked so hard for me?
I told you before that I didn't do it for you. You don't get to just pick and choose the parts that are convenient for you and leave out the most important part.
What?
Anyways, I became the CEO because I married the past CEO's daughter and became his son-in-law.
What? Son-in-law?
8 years ago, when I was recognized for my achievements at work, I was told that the CEO's daughter was interested in me and that her father would allow us to date. From there, we dated for about 2 years and finally got married. My wife is the most gentle and generous woman that I've ever known. She married me knowing that I'd already been married before her. My in-laws are incredibly kind people. They treat me as if I were their own son. And at the company, my father-in-law, the CEO, taught me how to run the company, and I was able to complete a fulfilling apprenticeship, even though the work was tough. Life has been great, and 3 years ago, I succeeded him as the second CEO.
What's that? Then what about our remarriage?
It's not happening.
What?
I'm really not understanding why you're surprised.
Because I know you still love me. I can't believe that you would just marry another woman so easily. I get it now. You're just blinded by your position as CEO, aren't you? And eventually, you'll get divorced and marry me. You're going to make me the boss's wife, aren't you?
You know what? You're so incredibly selfish and opportunistic that it's painful.
Huh?
You think I'm blinded by my position? My job isn't as damn easy as you make it sound. This company that my predecessors built with their own blood, sweat, and tears is not child's play, you know? And now I have to deal with my ex-wife and my private life acting as crazy as you have. You're joking.
Oh no.
I won't allow you to insult everything that I hold dear any longer. I will never forgive you, and I will never remarry you.
Stephen, I'm in front of your office. I don't know where you live, so I came this way. You know, I've actually had to cancel my lease in the apartment I've been living in. I'm going to be without a place to stay in 2 weeks. That's because I thought I could marry you, you know? I'm not going to be able to go back to my parents' house because I've cut ties with them. It's your fault I don't have a home, right? So you should take responsibility and get married to me right now, handsome. Stephen, why? I walked into the company building and the guards surrounded me and threw me outside. I came all the way here because I don't know where you live. I have the marriage papers right here. I'll be at the company's reception desk again in another 10 minutes, and this time you'll have to deal with them for me. Oh my god, damn you, Stephen. I was thrown out again. Why didn't you talk with the receptionist? I'll be there in 5 minutes. Tell the receptionist that I'm the future wife of the CEO and that I should be greeted as such. Stephen, what the hell was yesterday? I had no choice but to leave because they said they would call the police if I came in again.
I'll be claiming damages, medical expenses, and emotional distress, so please pay me compensation in one lump sum.
Huh? Just when I thought you were finally going to set the record straight and respond to me. What in the world is going on?
I filed a damage report with the police.
What?
When you stomped out of the office, you destroyed all the merchandise that was going out for delivery. We incurred a heavy loss because of you.
Huh?
In addition, a receptionist and security guard were injured. I'm claiming medical expenses and emotional distress on behalf of them. That's a total of $22.2K.
22.2K?
That's the amount we've discussed with our lawyers. If you want us to drop the damage report, you'll have to pay this amount in one lump sum.
I don't like either option.
If you can't do it, you'll end up as a convict.
Oh no! I'm already in debt, and now you're going to make me pay even more.
Well, you deserve it.
What?
You've been unfaithful to me again and again, and every time you'd been unfaithful, you'd been charged alimony. I'd already checked to see if that's the reason you were in debt.
You did?
You were so persistent, I suspected something more was going on. And then, well, I found out your affair with a rich guy to get him to pay the alimony that I was owed. His wife found out, and now he has to pay alimony as well. Your life is a negative spiral, and you can't seem to figure out that you're the problem. I'm appalled.
Oh, no.
I've said too much. My lawyer will tell you the rest.
Oh,
If you'll excuse me, I need to explain this to my employees.
Wait a minute. Stephen!
That day, I held a meeting in the company, and I explained everything. It was fortunate that many people knew me from my days as an employee. Everyone understood my side of the story, even the employees that joined after I became the CEO. Thanks to that, I was able to return to my normal work with little issue. Furthermore, my ex-wife Shannon procured the full amount claimed somehow and paid it all in one lump sum. Although she didn't become a convicted felon, her debt increased again. Now, I've heard that she's been thrown into work somewhere by whoever she got this money from. It seems safe to say that we will now be at peace. My in-laws and wife have been really worried about me. I plan to surprise the whole family with a trip to a hot spring in the near future.